Okay, let me check. I'm going to check. Give me 1 second. First, we're going to
Would
the
you care
red
for some
stuff.
flowers?
Ah, okay. What we got? The public bathhouse slogan is unbelievable, filthy. Okay.
Commencing mission.
Oh, well, all right.
Pardon me.
Oh, that whole story? As a matter of fact, I'm actually something of an eyewitness to it. See, I was there spying from the shadow when the culprit put up of those posting late last night. You were? Yes, I was too afraid to get a good look at his face. But I can say for a fact that it was a green-haired man. And when he passed me by, I distinctly caught the scent of citrus on him. A green-haired man who smell of citrus. These are some good leads. Appreciate you, Sherman. Please think nothing of it. No, I won't say it. Stop. Oh my god.
So,
Boy, so what a pain in the keister. This whole project had us rush off our feet. How long it's been since we had last had excure about collecting intel like this, especially you, Hook. Yes, well, duty calls, we can't deny it, not after that pin-up mag launch in the spring. And they were right to name it pretty. Every issue chock full of fresh-faced cuties, feast for the eyes like never before. Until we have poured over every last risky shot those girls have to offer, this project of ours goes on. And here I thought they were talking about the space program. And these fossils never change, the sun rises and their tents with it. Well, if it isn't Van and Aaron, care to join in on the occasion? I'll pass, size, aren't you supposed to be busy for your real job? Well, sure, but everyone needs a breather now and again. Now, if Miss Emilia were around, that would get my motors revved up. That sure is one fair way look in his eyes. It's hard to believe he's actually a super famous inventor. True enough, still I get the sense he's just looking for some escapism.
Pardon me.
Ah, the posting. I'll tell you what, little Anya's got my deepest sympathies. There's not a soul around who could read all that and feel uplifted. Any regular can tell it's nothing but hogwash though. An absolute nuance is what it is.
now then.
Hey! Oh Van, funny meeting you there. I guess this is your home turf though, huh? Totally sip our mine. Well, if it ain't the street racers, not every day we run into you two around here. Yes, long time no see. Ever since you told me about this bathhouse, I've been raring to drop by. It sounded like just a thing to lose my body up, so I tagged along too. Have to say, it's pretty damn nice. We got a convert. Take it from me, the best part about this place is the sauna. And there he goes again. Let him be, I'm sure he's beside himself. Having people he can share two hobbies at once. What's wrong with me?
Got a question for you.
Someone's actually posted that on the old town bulletin board. But the baths here are great, man, talk about obnoxious. You can say that again.
Do you have a moment?
Someone's actually posted on the old bulletin board, but the baths here are great, man, talk about you can say, okay, both of you got this.
Pardon me.
Did I talk to you? Ah, the post, okay, sorry. Oh.
Excuse me?
Oh, I believe I've seen you here on more than a few occasions. Yeah, likewise. So mind if I ask you something as a fellow regular? About the bulletin board posting. I saw it, yes, outrageous nonsense, word after word. Initially, are you aware of the recent influx of your troublesome bad girls at this establishment? Yes, we were going to ask you about them as well. I must have been born under an unlucky star with how many encounters I've already had with their sort. Some come in groups chattering loudly, while others bring their towels into the hot water. There are even those who enter the sauna room without wiping themselves down, or who leave their used razor behind. For real, that's just nasty. We're man-waggers jumping in on the sauna craze, every last one. Most of them were youngsters, the frivolous sort by my reckoning. With that in mind, I'm willing to bet that one of these vexatious guests is the culprit behind all this slander. Vexatious guest, you say? Is there any specific reason? Isn't it obvious the inconvenience they cause others is no consequence to them? Anyone so egotistical to the core will have no issue spreading that trippy for kicks. This is exactly why I hate the gog in garish youth. Wow, narrow-minded so much. I don't suppose you have any substantial evidence? Only my suspicions. It's not as though I intended on ferreting the culprit out. At any rate, this entire topic is irking me. I'm through walking about it. He kinda rubs me the wrong way. Those rowdy bath-goers must have really offended him. By the way, is anyone else picking up a faint scent? Must be either the shampoo or body soap he used. Wait, green hair, okay. It's you. Good morning. Oh, it's Fan and the gang. You sure love your morning bath, huh? Hey, no better way to start my day than a quick hop in the sauna before the crowds come in. That's right, there is the trick to a good work shift. Well, I won't deny that the bath here feel great. Yeah, and those remiferous steam rooms you have, loilies, I think they're called. I'm totally hooked on them too now. My grandparents also came from up there, so ours are the real deal. We probably owe our recent popularity to that mural though. Kisara painted it right. You can almost feel it jumping off the wall. I'm like clues? Okay. Yes, I fear much about the girl. Her abundance of talent is evident. She's been kinda busy since enrolling Aramis, but she still pops by every now and then. I should let her in for free as an extra tip. She from up in Northumbria herself, yeah? I already be familiar with loyalists then. Either way, it's good to know she's starting to come out her shell. We appreciate you helping to make her feel welcome here. No props, she may be 2 years older, but I say we're pretty close friends.
Excuse me?
That bunch of baloney, they got a lot of nerve calling us unsanitary. So you guys are always on top of the cleaning then? The way I hear it, some bathhouse totally skimp on that front. That's why we make it a point to keep our facilities so spotless you can eat off on them. Don't actually try it though, or we'll have a different problem. Heh, no worries, I know firsthand how spick and spam this place is. So, has that posting hurt customer traffic at all? So far, not a bit. If anything, we got more business than ever. At the end of the day, saunas are all the rage right now, almost as much as outer spaces. There do seem to be many a special report on them in magazine and such as of late. Hell, we have got a sauna junkie in the flesh here. Tell me about it. Don't go egging him on, Anya, and the term is enthusiastic, okay? Well, back on topic, we have been getting a lot of first-timers lately. They talk as slow as they want, enter the sauna room without washing off, and that's just the beginning. Etiquette challenge people like that tend to stick out, I guess. If someone tried to crap in front of me, they had an earful and then some. But anyway, thanks for the info.
So,
Pardon me.
Huh, this place is unsanitary? Nah, that's just what some bullshit post of the bulletin board say. Sounds like this is the first time you are hearing about it. Yeah, otherwise I may not have come here at all. Good to know it's just a smear campaign. I did talk to everybody here, right?
Okay.
aye.
Sure. Right.
I talked to her. Wait a second, you guys. Ah,
Those swallows look like they'll be leaving the nest.
A moment, please.
oh, I have here talk about that posting. What a complete load of crack. Good to know we are on the same page with this. It's a given for any of us in Old Town. A customer of mine said it got their coat so fierce that they tore it down in a fit of disguise. But then a new one put up in its place. We are dealing.
News from our news desk. Hope you're having a good one, listeners. Today's news briefing comes to us straight from the Tyrell Times. As Project Startaker approaches its final stage under the Presidential Office's initiative, related events and merchandise sales are booming across the Republic. The Aerospace Force is also regarding this as a PR opportunity, with Major Amelia Haring announcing her fullest cooperation. Thanks for the heads up.
Okay. Is there anything else you can tell us? Already share all I know, I'm afraid. If you happen to find the culprit, rake him over the coals for me, will ya?
More candy? Again? Stop by again, I guess.
Okay, I talked to her, I talked to everybody there. So what do you want me to do?
Another scorcher.
Let me ask you something.
I could tell you for a fact it was a green-haired man. Okay, I guess I missed somebody inside the bathhouse. Let's see.
Excuse me?
How do you want me to
Do you have a moment?
do?
Do you have a moment?
Ah, wait a second. I'm like moving. Okay. Wait.
Let me ask you something.
We have been seeing a few more etiquette challenge guests here lately. They all talk as slow as they want. Enter the sauna room without washing. Okay. She answered me that.
Excuse me?
The culprit must be one of those disrupt bath goers. At any rate, this entire topic is irking me, and I'm through talking about it. Okay.
Excuse me?
This is only my second time here, but I'm avid sound heroes in general. Every once in a while, you run into someone who can even follow the most basic rule. Ah, they do like detective now? Like, really, like, I need to choose what to ask them to get more phrases to them.
Do you have a moment?
Bad manners bathers, I didn't notice anything special. If you're thinking of some regular here may think of us that way? Nah, don't sweat it, you guys should be fine.
Got a question for you.
Bad manner brother, okay.
Do you have a moment?
Let's see. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the information we need. Wow, we sure talked with a lot of people, didn't we? We hear multiple perspectives on the misinformation posted to the board. What stood out to me was Hughes. He said that the culprit may be a regular. And someone else speculated it was the work of a vexatious guest. Alright, didn't we get a description of the person who put up that post? Yes, a green-haired man who gave off the scent of citrus. Well, this is turning out to be a pretty damn good ram-up case. Hey Agnes, have you worked out who the culprit is? Yes. Wait, what? What is this? One of the Thurmangores Pathco. What? Someone. Wait, what? Wait, I want to say the guy. But how do I say. Well, the green haired regular? No. One of the Thurmanert Pathgores. I guess? No. Someone else. What? I mean, they were talking about that, but I wanted to point to the guy. I'm fairly certain it's the green-haired regular we spoke to earlier. His feature matched the eyewitness report, and the citrus scent is a dead giveaway. Yeah, he's got a motive for it too. Right, those thick-head Pathgores greeted his jeers like nobody business. Guess he thought the dabbers would stay away if he made the bathhouse rep go down the shitter, then he could enjoy the bathhouse in peace. I knew something was up when he tried pinning the blame on other. I thought he was a worker. In any case, event, I don't think there's a room of doubt now. He must be our predator. Then perhaps we ought to interrogate the man in question. Yeah, let's bring this case to an end. Pronto. Wait, where is that guy? Here. Okay. You.
Give me your thoughts.
You can be serious. You will accuse me of putting up that post? I didn't read his name. I demand to see you proof. Well, afraid we have only got circumstances evidence, but if you really want to see it that bad, we can go grab it. Just know that if we go down that road, there will be no avoiding getting the police involved. If you don't want things to escalate to that point, then I will strongly suggest you confess right now. Nice got his ass. You're so cool, Agnes. So, what did we? I admit it. I can't believe it. That was all you're doing? Yeah, the little time I got to spend in Laguna Bath each day was precious to me. That being said, I fully understand what I did was a crime, so I'll turn myself into the police. You too good with that outcome? Honestly, I really don't think we need to make a mountain out of a molehill. In fact, I understand where you're coming from. Also, we're kinda been letting bad manners guests having their run of the place, admittedly. As such, we won't say a word to the police. Still letting him off the hook entirely doesn't feel right either. Can't say I disagree. What do you think, Agnes? Stop asking her! Ask me. Well, let's see. Wait, you are asking her, but your face is here. Perform cleaning duty. Hand out flyers. Banned from the premises. Hand out flyers. You won't take a bath. Honestly, I think you went too far spreading those mistruths. By all accounts, Laguna will be well within their rights to have you barred from ever setting foot through their doors again. However, that won't really sit right with me, so maybe they can give you a 3-month ban instead. That sounds reasonable. How do you feel about that? If that's what it takes to make amends, then that's totally fine by me. Looks at you, Agnes. Your face was there, not hers. That was a fine judgment call on your... Really? Honestly, I was just channeling what Van may say in other context. Are you Van? Are you Mayor? What's going on here? What matters is that we have reached a good point of compression.
That's one job behind us.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Cool. Great. I like chaos. Yeah, right. Course. Let's talk to the people that we needed to talk. Hey guys. Alright, Rebecca, take care. Just try not to get too lost out there, okay? Got it. I'll do my best. Rebecca! The eternal shutting going out all on her own. Now there's a millimeter sign. Van and the rest of Arkwright solution. Is this part of the rehabilitation you mentioned before? Yeah, luckily she's been growing more comfortable with stepping out of her cave, one rage at a time. But her nerves still get the best of her, so I figure she may have an easier go if we made it a work thing. Introducing our brand new on-site repairs service run by yours truly. As long as I focus on the mechanical side of stuff, I'll survive. Sounds like an uphill climb, but I respect the enthusiasm. We wish you luck, Rebecca. Shoot, hold on a sec. Do you guys have business here today? That's back home for now, so really put him to the greenstone, okay? Ha, roger that. Okay, wait. I thought there was the other side. Okay, hi. Yo, Falcon, how's business? Perfect, well, and good, thanks to Chris. Rebecca's become much more proactive as well. It gets a father all misty-eyed though. Kisara moving in must have sparked a change of heart in her somehow. It just goes to show you never can tell what bonds people may form or where they may lead. You can say that again. All the more when you consider how close the residents of Old Town are with each other. Here, it's my hope that everyone will continue to look out for it and one another. Though personally, I'm eager to set off on my next journey to the suite. I can't teach an old dog new tricks, can you? Well, for the time being, I'm planning on watching over the kids as they tackle their new challenge. I will also be monitoring our establishment workshop, so if there's anything you need, simply say the word. Okay, I kinda need to open some. Okay, calm down. Oh, are you okay? Did you need me for something? Wait a sec, you're the Spriggan guy, aren't you? Claude, right? We saw your first PG war from Archive Solution. Oh, thank the goddess. I can't believe you actually came. I really need your help, man. I got no one else to turn to. Everything will be alright, we promise. Why don't you start by describing your problem in details? Yeah, give us the rundown. Right. Well, to start, I'm a college student here in the capital. And not too long ago, I helped someone out with a job. But it turns out it wasn't exactly legal. I have heard about criminal organization forcing unsuspecting people to do their dirty work. Yeah, and thanks to the rise of the Orbital network, the number of victims is increasing. I'm self-supporting, so I have to take all the jobs I can to make ends meet. But when I saw the new Orbital scooter, I had to have it. I ended up buying one on credit. While I was working even harder than ever to pay it off, I came across this advertising on the net. They were recruiting for a part-time delivery man position, open only to those with Orbital scooters. I applied and followed the instruction detail in the Orbital well. I got. Then they sent me this briefcase. All I had to do was take it to a specific place and they deposited 5,000 mira into my account. At first I was over the moon, but as long as I thought on it more, I got cold feet. I sent them a message saying I had to back up, and in response they gave me details about the next job, along with a record of my personal information. A threat, huh? They got it down to a science. They sent you Mira too, right? Yes, I tried to give it back, but they won't take it. Sending money to turn you into accomplice is a pretty common move for these guys. I take it was why you can't go to the guild, even though you're looking for help. There's no getting around the fact that you are a mole for these guys. The guild and the police won't let that slide. I mean, who will, the guild? If this gets out of you may even be kicked out of school. I know, that's why I haven't turned to them. I spent a whole year preparing for college, and then I finally made it. My parents were so happy for me. I never imagined something like this would happen. Stupid me and my stupid greed. You're the only ones I can turn to. Please help me. Fan. Why not? Alright, we'll help you. These guys are luring people in with tempting offers and dragging them into the shadows. No way I'm letting them get away with it. In my own backyard. Looks I thought we need to teach this shadow devil a lesson. Oh, thanks you very much. Save your thanks for me, we're done. Till then, we're gonna need something to start with. Why don't you finish telling us everything you know? You got it. A deliveryman job, huh? Sounds like someone's trying to capitalize on hers being off the grid. Yes, they are taking advantage of the void she left behind, as well as the recent release of the Orbital scooter. They put a sprigging amount of thought into this scheme. What they're doing is pretty damn low though. That's putting it mildly. I mean, they're pushing innocent people into a life of crime. We need to catch them before they do any more harm. There's just one problem. Only clue we got is the message call show us from his employer. Right, and I'm sure it won't shock you to learn the sender address is encrypted. But some of the orbally were forwarded to multiple people simultaneously. By analyzing those, I was able to identify it on one other receipt. So what you're saying is someone else has been dragged into this kind of work? The name of the person in question is Largo. Theo and I have already figured out where he is too. The Seiden District. Odds are he's got a scooter. Let's see what he can find.
Let's hurry up and finish this.
No.
Planner launched.
No, it's this one. They say he's
Setting
here.
out.
Things are calm in Seiden as ever. Even so, the space program sparked a considerable surge in corporate activity. In that sense, a commercial center like this should be feeling some level of impact. Yes, though inconspicuous on the surface, one can easily imagine a great deal of mirror making the rounds underneath. So, how should we approach this district? Well, as curious as I am about what's shaking on that business end, our first order of business is comparing notes with the police. They gotta give us some decent leads on how things are shifting under the surface. The inspector mellowed out lately, bet we can squeeze more than a few answers out of him. Yeah, let's hit it up the station first and work our way around from there. No, I want to do the quest.
How's that project coming along?
Oh, girl. Gossip. No, wait. Where's the guy? Ah, this way? No, it's not this way.
Hey, the basketball crew's here today.
I could go for some early morning exercise. Anyone want to shoot some hoops?
Wait, I'm trying to do the quest.
Gonna eat something?
Hey guys! Okay, I'm gonna talk to you guys, but let me do the quest. Wait, where's the guy? He seems to be...
While I understand why you might think
He's moving. Where is he? Ah, wait, what? We got a parking lot.
Got something to ask you.
That you did what? They want me to take this briefcase someplace outside the city lines? Damn it, their demands get worse and worse each time. Same with the pay. Shit, how did it come to this? A black message? No doubt about it. That's Largo. Yep, looks like we hit the jackpot. Who are you? I'm what you call a brigand, and I got a couple of questions for ya. It's about your current job. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have to hide it. We are only on your side. Unless you really did sell your soul to an organization crime syndicate, then I'm not so sure. I bet you were told that if you talk to anyone, you'll regret it. I know nothing. Leave me alone, I don't have a choice. As long as I do well, I will move up. And the only other option is 6 Archdown. That's the underworld for ya. Now you're stuck in the middle of it, but it's too early to give up and living in the sun. Seriously, what do you want from me? Wait, did you say Spriggan? Don't tell me you are the problem solver I hear about. The one and only. Look, we're here at you. Wish I don't have Mocus. Look, we're here to help. Mind giving us the lowdown? So he and Colt are in a roughly the same boat. So it sounds like Largo's done a few more jobs for them. I realized the good I was delivering were suspicious, but the pay was good. I convinced myself it would be fine as long as no one found out. By the time I just how bad it was, I was in too deep. So they don't just use your personal information to back you into a corner, they exploit your guilt and fear as well. Oh, when I get my hands on these guys, guess we better follow the sketch back to the source. Is that even possible? You don't even know who my employers are. That all depends on what clues you can give us. For starters, why don't you hand me the goods? There can be no better clue than the product itself. Seeing how convoluted their setup was and how they forced you to transport the case, opening it may just lead us directly to them. Fair warning though, since we are not police or the guild, we can turn a blind eye to the stuff you got to trick into doing, but you will have to give up the dirty mirror you made. As much of a break as I can give you. It all depends on whether you fear your employer more than you trust us. I get it, I trust you for now. And I agree to your condition too. Please help me. A gun? Weapon trafficking, and they were using normal people to do it. I had a feeling, how did I get caught out in something like this? If the police had pulled me over even once, then all the blame would be put on you as the man in charge disappears. It's a pretty common tactic. You scare me. Scan of trace odor residues on attachment case complete. Observation scent of fresh products, seafood and other consumable goods identified. Deduction 78 catches attached case passed through the center mark. Oh, the center mark? I guess few will be familiar with it, seeing as they sometimes do grocery runs for Montmartre. But I can't really think of many hiding spots there that rats like them could hold up in. Can't hurt to drop by and do some sharp oh no. In the meantime, you should find some place to lay low, but keep sending them updates, like you're still doing the job. You got it, I'll do whatever you need. Please, you're all I got. Give me 1 second. No, not the sharp sears. No, not that. Then don't put me to follow people.
Gonna eat something?
No, that neither.
Come on, Simon!
Project
You guys can
Startaker
do
approaches
this!
its final stage under the presidential
Ah! Wait, it was an accident. Wait, do it again. Wait, I just want to do it one time. Wait. Damn it, fuck!
Damn.
I want to see why do I win? shoot. No, wait.
Damn.
Can I not hold? Wait a second. Wait. One more time. No, never mind. I'm going away. Because I didn't want to win.
Setting out.
Hey, it's not my fault that the quest is going me through all. This district teeming with activity just like always. It's only get more packed by the day with the economy hitting its stride. Well, obviously a market is the first place you expect that to affect. Still, all this liveliness is sure to be drawing in people of all sorts. Yeah, may even be some we know. Let's give the place an once over. No, the quest sent practical in the air are a confirmed 90% matches for the analyzed odor residue on the attached case. Well, it sounds like we made the right call coming here to do the shard search. Now, let me just register a metallic scent of the gun in the app and done. We're good to go. Great, alright, let's get to searching. You could remove that.
I'm getting a reading. You should investigate the area.
Let's do a search.
Right.
I'll just...
Sand continues beyond the door. Seems disconnect to the older swimmer's system. This must be the place then. If everyone ready, then let's jump them. Of course. So it was you guys, the Dollar family. Who are you? It's the damn brigand. Why he's here? This is the gang that Ronald was a part of before he was arrested for the Aramis incident. So you're the ones behind the gun peddling, huh? Here I was, all psyched up for a big shot mastermind showdown, but you are just the same third-rate mafia, gutter trash we have fought a million times before. Say that again? I dare you. We have enough trouble as it being on the police and gear radar, thanks to that damn spoiler brat. There is no way we're gonna let you ruin this gold egg laying scheme we thought up on your own. How many of them are? On your own? Gathering people personal info, using fear to force them to commit crime. Buddy, that's right off Almara's playbook. You just missed one crucial lesson. In the end, they got wiped out. Now, as for the dirt you have on all the people you drag into your crime enterprise, you're going to give it all to us. And we want all the hardware you use for these jobs too. Go to hell. Oh my god. No. What's wrong with me? Oh my god. No. They had superior numbers, but that shouldn't be a problem for us. Of course not. Is this music? I mean, it's in... Hey, wait! Ouch, ouch. Can I go? Hey, wait. Hey.
Not now.
Backup's here!
Wait a second. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what?
How about a nice dirt now?
Ah, okay. Let's see.
Don't test me.
Now, put on the pressure.
Much
Thanks,
appreciated. How about a nice dirt now?
There we go.
Over here.
Oh! Hey, that's Zoom! Why didn't saw it before? Don't freaking kill me. Here we go.
Time for the main event. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
There was no those details when I played his S-Craft before. Okay. Right. Let's see.
How about a nice dirt nap?
Let's see. His eye.
Cypher activate! I go!
Let's see his S-Craft.
Some noise! Oh, nothing. Cosmos! Howling ruin! Universal impact!
Okay, okay.
Blew the roof off the boost gauge limit!
Impossible!
Vital slow. I'm
Yeah.
not doing so well.
I can't see. Okay.
Don't test me!
One skill coming right up.
Rain down. Exousia ray.
Did I use that on the last game? If not, that was a surprise, of course. Or I forgot it.
I ain't letting up. Now, over
Activating
here.
skill.
All for you.
Because
One
his
more.
did his face zoom? I don't remember.
Go forth and teach them their place.
Much
Thanks, pal.
appreciated.
I want to see it again. Okay, let's go.
Activating skill.
Time for the main event.
It's because he does like
Vandalize! Raid!
he
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
they detail that is craft of him.
That's how it goes.
Oh my god. I can't, that was so iconic. Their thought. Oh, where our money? Oh, hostile suppressed. This is really all they're good for? Now we need to figure out what to do with all this data and hardware. Ah, okay. Wipe the data and leave things to the guild. Leave the data to the affected parties. Destroy the hardware. What? Leave the data to the affected parties. Wipe the data, destroy the hardware. Wipe the data and leave things to the guild. Leave the data, whatever, to the affected parties. Destroy the hardware. And leave things to the guild. I'm gonna destroy the freaking thing. I say we destroy it all, rather leave this in the boot than have it come back to bite us down the line. Hell yeah, doesn't get much quicker than dirty than to smash it down. There is some quality materials here, so admittedly I do have my reservation about that approach. No mercy. No mercy. I can't believe you were able to solve this so quickly, thank you. So we're not going to be forced to do more illegal jobs, right? Correct, you should be okay. We already destroyed the documents and hardware they used in their little scheme. Even passed some info on to the police and the guild anonymously that should prevent anyone from running the same kind of scheme. Incredible, you really are thought. Talk about taking a weight off my shoulders. We are just glad we were able to find a workable solution. Just hope you have learned your lesson and will be more careful in the future. No matter how good something seems, there is usually a catch, especially things you find on the net. Plus, if you work hard for your Mira, you will think more about how you should spend it. Right, I'll remember that. I haven't learned that yet. Thanks for everything, really.
That's one job behind us.
Reward deposited.
Oh, chaos. Let's destroy it. Oh, already? Look at me, I'm such a savage. Okay, no, the other one.
Maybe I should get an Orbital scooter too.
Wait, give me a second.
Gentlemen, your attention please. If you need fresh vegetables and ingredients that are directly
This is
sourced
the
from
shop that they
farmers,
talk.
look no further than Holden Groceries.
Hey there, Spriggan. Hear you took a trip to Marduk HQ. Guessing you came back here in a huff because of the second launch yesterday. You guessed right, there's a lot going on in the capital by the sound of things. That's putting it middle, it's like the World War flipped upside down, both front stage and backstage. Wonder if that's what the government was aiming for from the war go? Surely that's not the case. I mean, this is President Silver Fox we're talking about here. Throwing everyone for a loop is what he does. So, have you noticed anything weird going on? Well, I hear the military been holding a bunch of exercises. And not just a bar rate air base, do not much more than that though. Gotcha, wonder if they are doing those because of the incident in the spring, or maybe they are related to the space program. I think we'll need more information before we can come to a conclusion. Well, if I pick up anything else, I'll let you know. Careful out there, you guys. As usual, if you got any weapons need, you know where to find me. Yeah. Wait.
I carry nothing but the finest. We are currently hosting a special event on the roof of the building.
Give me
All
1
shoppers are
second.
cordially invited to come and participate. Thank you for visiting the Weston Department Store. We are currently hosting a special event on the roof of the building. All shoppers are cordially invited to come and participate. You better take good care of it.
Let's see.
Alright, wait. You got a quest, right? But I talked to you to get a quest? You hear there was a big management shakeup at Zect Arms after their incident in the spring? Yeah, I did, but I don't know any of the specific. You are able to shed light on said shakeup? Wish I could, Frey, I'm just in the dark about that as you thought. But what I did hear is that after the restriction, a bunch of their parts started popping up all over the black market. What's going on with my tongue? We're talking everything from out-mod weapons to prototype that never made it into the production. That sounds very bad. True, but it sounds super cool too. I assume one could readily find them while roaming the street of the Black Light District. Yep, and there's rumbling that one part also made its way into the hands of an obstacle front-facing seller too. Sounds like they have contacted in the criminal underworld, so who knows what they are planning to do with. Huh? Well, that's about all I got. If you wanna know more, you will have to dig into it on your own. Oh, one more thing. I heard that the part they got is a high-spec prototype. It was an invention that Rosalie woman made by mistake. Rosalie, the chief developer at Zect Arms, who was acting behind the scenes during the spring. Behind the scene. I thought she had been arrested though. Yeah, but then she was released on bail, and she fled the country after that. I haven't heard anything about her since, and I wish I don't. The fact the old BD actually made it out in shady as hell. I know running with her tail between her legs is what she's good at, but still. Regardless, if we do manage to get our hand on that weapon, it could prove to be useful in fights. Fair point, in that case we may be worth keeping an eye out for it. Though that requires working out the identity of this seller who's got one foot in the light and the other in the dark. And we got a dealing squad on the land from... Wait, there is that person who helped with Yumi's spike. There's one place that have a connection to both sides, be his hardware store. It's got a pretty wide spread of goods too, as it can hard to drop by.
Okay, time to get to work.
Come and see for yourselves.
Ah, topic. No, I don't want topic. I mean, I don't want topic selection quest. That's what I don't want. I want to see who is in the guild. Give me 1 sec. Everybody, give me 1 second.
To visit my favorite world.
Everybody, give me 1 second. I want to see the guild.
In the street, yeah.
Oh, here.
This is kind of fun.
Got something to ask you.
Think you're barking up the wrong tree here. Sure, I got ties to some less than licensed types, but the weapon I sell are all properly authorized, see? Alright, let's not kid ourselves. No way you could get your hands on that sort of stuff through some back channel or other. I won't deny it. But the good Zect Arms puts out our 2 chances for me to do business with all willy-nilly. Sorry, but if that's what you are after, you'll have to look elsewhere. Damn shame. He never explicitly stated that he does not have any on hand though. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that Diaz are our guy. But for whatever reason he's been dodging about it. Maybe we could try and strike up a deal anyway. In which case we will need a bargain chip of sort. Perhaps this warranty a visit to the police. As they ought to be on the lookout for waves from Zect Arms, he may yield some useful information. We also know in Old Town, with a penchant for components, he may have more details too. Thank you for telling me where to go.
What are we waiting for?
I'm like, which one it is?
How's that project going?
Hey, okay.
I'm sure the police will be able.
Do you have a moment?
Carrying a product manufactured by a Zect arm could be violating of the law depending on your situation. Really? The counter-terrorism laws have recently been revised, meaning there are even more reasons someone can be charged. Like say unauthorized possession of weapon of unknown purpose. Unknown purpose? Like if you were using it or selling it? It sounds like that will apply. Hoarding weapons behind closed doors may be viewed as preparation to commit an act of terror. I could see how the law may make that assumption anyway. Yes, but even so there are cases where storing weapons long term is required. In such case you can submit a report and get approval, but it would be hard if the weapon was made by Zect Arms. I never know what you're thinking, but your fixers being careful, alright? Don't worry about us. We're honest citizens. We never do anything dangerous like that. So you say. Sure sounds like it'd be a real problem if someone hung onto something like that. Yasan probably doesn't want that kind of hate, so we may be able to pursue him to part with it. I want to see something.
Then let's head over.
Oh, yell at me.
How's business treating you?
This is kind of fun.
Ah, I need. Okay.
Let's get going.
From here.
We just gotta check out that rocket
Ah.
launch.
Girl.
Excuse me?
Ha! Oh, Yazan, that sounds like him, alright? Not to say I don't understand why he have qualms about handling wares that precious is as is. So what do you think Yazan planning to do with the Zect Arms weapon he got his hand on then? Disable them into their base component and sell them off, where I had to hazard a guess. That approach carry far less of a risk than the alternative, though I can't help but find it that wasteful. Also, the components themselves do not hold much value, I would presume. Precisely, Zect Arms tend to use counterfeits of parts from other markets, so as such they are not worth much individually. But one could argue that CA's true merit lies in their ability to bring out the full potential of safe parts via unconventional combination and customizations. In other words, there's overwhelming more profit to be had selling the weapon in their finished state. Exactly right. If anything, doing the alternative may very well land him in the red. Makes sense. Thanks for the help, tip. Okay, I think we got enough info now. So it'd be better to sell without taking it into pieces, and there's a risk to holding on to it. This should give me a leg up in the negotiation. No, this. Yes.
Off we go.
Hands up.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
A moment,
Oh,
please.
no. That wasn't the one. Okay, sorry.
A little birdie told me.
I see. I had a nagging feeling that was the case. Well, I guess in my best interest to part with it ASP, maybe then I can still walk away with a TD Par 5. At the very least, I'm sure you all won't use it for some nefarious end. Very well, since you went to all the trouble of digging into this, I'll sell it to you. Cool? Appreciate that. So you had it all along, but why? To be honest, it was pure coincidence that I saw this thing floating around. It's dangerous having this thing on the open market, so I snatched it up before it could fall into the wrong hands. I had planned to dismount it and sell it, but I had no idea doing so would put me at that much of a loss. Is that a fact? In any event, I will turn into you for the right price. I do still run a business here. Let's see, how about 9,000 Mira? I got enough for that. Shall I go for it? Okay, I'll take it. I'll admit it, but it's something Rosalie made leaves a sour taste on my mouth. But if it helps beef up our arsenal, I can't complain. Yeah, I'm already looking forward to testing it out. Sounds like we have a deal. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you want me to disable the limiter? Wait, is that a limiter? That's right, because admittedly it's handling in a bit unwieldy. As such, I can't call the weapon layperson friendly. With the limiter on its output is only so-so, but even then, it doesn't really have any downside to speak of. Initially, you won't be running afoul of the law if you were to use the weapon as it is. On the other hand, if the limiter were to be removed, then their weapon would possess considerable offensive power, but such a decision will introduce a few shortcomings, I take it? Exactly, and for information the type you will be breaking the law if you use it without the limiter. So you wanna play it safe or leave it in on? I don't know. Remove it, fuck. Nothing venture, nothing gain it. This weapon's a one of a kind, so I wanna bring out of its full power. Yeah, you got it. Just now you're doing this at your own peril. If something happen, it's nothing to do with me. Sure, that's fine. I appreciate your business. I can't trust a Spriggan to handle it with finesse. Thank for all this, and sorry for asking so much of you. No, not at all. If anything, I should be the one apologizing for giving you grief. Alright, I hope to see you again.
And with that, the case is closed.
Chaos? Oh, I'm such a bad person. Are you the Johans that posted the Force PG? Oh, does that mean you're the Spriggan? I'm so glad the rumors were true. I can finally have some hope. You say something about getting caught up in an investment scam? Honestly, I'm not sure if a Force PG is the right fit. Well, we'll hear you out at the very least. So you gave all your investment money to a guy who claimed to be working for a security firm. Yes, he said that Stella Tech, a business with ties to the Verne company, was going public soon. He was very enthusiastic when he recommended that I buy stock. Seeing as it was related to space program, he told me that the paperwork would be more complex than usual, which is why he volunteered to act as my agent for the deposit. Then he went cold turkey on you, and to add insult to injury, you attract a swarm of scammers all out to suck you dry. Sounds like you were careless. Of course, it's obvious looking back on it, but at the time, I guess I was just caught up in the space program fever. It ain't uncommon for these sort of scammers to ride the wave of big events. The fact that you got more suspicious folk coming after you means they probably added you to a list of potential marks. One question, why come to us? Why not to go to the guild or the police? Ah yes, well, I really need the mirror back now. Without it, I won't be able to make ends meet. Using the police will add a whole bunch of hoops to jump through, that's why I came to you. Is this not the sort of case you can handle? Honestly, I don't buy the reasoning. What about you, Van? It's true that this is more suited to the police line of work, but it may be worth doing, just considering it another thing falling through the cracks, thanks to the space program. Indeed, this could be a chance to get a better look at the influence the space program has on the economy, both on the surface and in the shadows. Yeah. Alright, this ain't exactly in our wheelhouse, but we'll handle it. Really? Thanks! You say the company they wanted you to invest it was the Stella Tech, right? Make you wonder if the company even existed, huh? I have heard the name before. I think it's even related to the Verne company too. But I never hear anything about them looking for investors. If even Quater hasn't heard about it, then the talk of investment may well have been a ruse. Space Tech, right? Did they say exactly which part the company was in charge of? Yes, the satellite that was launched the other day. I was told they have a patent related to its core technology, and since they expect more space projects in the future, they decided to go public during Project Startaker to enjoy explosive stock prices. Right, but I hear Marduk was central to the development of the satellite itself. Will it be possible for Stella Tech to get a patent just by being involved? Of course, most of the parts and observation equipment are made by the Verne company and affiliates. Regardless of whether or not they are looking for an investor, the company itself does exist. Which means we ought to be careful when looking into things so as not to disrupt their business. Then we'll need to determine exactly what a lie and what's not in terms of the technology, the patent, and the investment opportunity. Then maybe we should start there, here at Trion Mall. We should be able to learn about Stella Tech at the Verne store. There's also the Valley's Investment Bank, where we may be able to learn about any investment or stock. We could end up getting information about Marduk's satellite and technology as well. Right then, let's start with that. If it really is a scam, then we'll deal with it in the usual way after that. They are both right over there, so let's start asking questions. You are not wasting any time, thank you truly. And hopefully that your search will be fruitful.
Well, we're on the clock now.
Am I hungry? Here,
Can I
here,
interest
here.
you in some space-themed merchandise?
Regarding the situation with the
All this time we got a bank.
Do you have a moment?
You want to know about Stella Tech? Yeah, we got a reason to believe someone may be using their name without permission. We want to learn more details information about the company to be sure. Especially anything pertaining to the company's stock or investment trends. It would be also helpful if we could check on possibility relations between satellite technology and company on their values. First, Stella Tech has not taken their stock public, and there are no plans to do as at this time. They were originally established by the Verne company internally to handle development of specific technologies. That's because it was established to meet demands of the Project Startaker. The company is heavily subsidized by the government in addition to being financial by the Verne company. In other words, there's no need for them to solicit investment through stocks at this time. I see, then using their name for a money-making scheme doesn't really make sense. And what about the satellite technology? At the very least, I can confirm that they don't hold any patents to the satellite systems. They did, however, develop a material use in the satellite in cooperation with Marduk. I hear the Verne company has also been developing observation technology in addition to equipment for the rocket. However, the overall satellite framework has been outsourced to a fully developed by Marduk. That's completely different than the story Johans was told. Yeah, we have here plenty sorry for all the questions. That's quite alright.
Now, regarding the situation with the balance.
Wait, where is the other place he told me about? No, stop.
Welcome to the Trion Mall.
Well, I'm clicking the wrong button.
Trion Tower, one of Eden's major landmarks. You'll also find the
Sorry.
store, a movie theater,
Got a question for you.
clothing retailers, and
Stella Tech. Yes, it appeared there are rumors going around Stella Tech is going public. But you haven't heard anything about that at Verne company, have you? No, not at all. Stella Tech was established by Verne in conjunction with a space program when they consolidate assets from different sectors. The company is really a focused project team, so I find it hard to imagine them going public on their own. It's probably worth pointing out that since they're involved in the space program, their establishment has probably been kept under wrap. Yes, it was privately set up to officially develop technology for the program. There's no way they will have advertising in order to solicit investment. That said, their name has been mentioned by the Verne Group in their public facing materials among other places. Yeah, we did see them listed on Verne's website. But it was nothing more than that. It didn't stand out in the list, which means they are not widely known. Compared to more famous corporations, it's hard to get a beat on them. And since Verne's got them on their side, people are more likely to feel like they can trust it. And that's what the culprit's banking on, huh? Still, the inconsistencies are readily apparent. Perhaps the culprit is not too familiar with the Stella Tech or the program. Yep, seems like they are coasting entirely on name recognition and hype. Is it true that the company holds the patent related to the satellite's core technology? No, Marduk is the one that's taking the lead when it comes to develop of the satellites. Is it true that the Verne company provided some of the auxiliary hardware and raw materials, but they won't have patents on anything that could be considered core technology? As it happens, Stella Tech developed a special heat-resistant material used to protect satellite patterns. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. I've heard that temperatures in space can change by over 200 degrees between day and night. Her heat resistance is probably inexplicable. Well, we learned what we need to about Stella Tech's position within the Verne company. I know you're busy, but thanks for your taking the time to talk to us. It's my pleasure, given their current situation lends itself to a variety of trouble. I completely understand where you're coming from. I'm happy to have been of assistance. Okay, we gathered enough info. Yes, the investment opportunity was a complete fabrication. It would be best if we could catch the scammers now, if only to protect the good name of Stella Tech. Gotta say, there were more holes in their sales pitch than I thought. So exactly, the scammers clearly knew next to nothing about Stella Tech. Their name may as well have been pulled out of hat. Like Van says, probably because next to nobody knows about it, and there's a wave of space program hype. So you think the culprit doesn't know what he's talking about either? Seems that way. And now that he's got our client added to his list of marks, he's told other solicitors. My guess is that he's the type to work across the wide and shallow pool. For a sweep like this, he's not likely to do a lot of research. Then why not ask more technical questions they are sure to slip at? And if they do, they are not likely to be able to talk their way out. Seems like meeting up with them may actually be the quickest way to go. Let's get their contact info from the client. I see you're interested in space-related investment. I must say, you are certainly got a keen eye for opportunity. Stellar Tech in particular is certain to see in stock prices surge in the future thanks to being contracted to develop the satellite. I thought that may be the case, but I hear that with the announcement of the space program buying stocks right now may have extra complications. Oh, you can just leave it that to me. Simply send us the mirror and we'll make sure everything goes smoothly. Oh, perfect, I'd love to hear the details. Then how about we meet up in the Center March rest area to discuss everything. I'll prepare all the necessary documentation and contracts and we can get everything taken care of right away. Great, I have to head over now. Sounds like he fell for it. Now all we gotta do is push until he sleep up. Let's hurry to meet the spot. I don't know about technology. No.
Off we go.
Hey there. How's business treating you?
In the rest area.
Come on and have a
Don't.
look.
Up. Okay.
What doesn't the Center Marché have?
Wait.
Wanna go watch the next launch?
Excuse me, we spoke about the investment opportunity? That voice, you must be the gentleman I was just talking to on the phone. I've been waiting for you. Should we get started? So you see, the Stellar Tech is poised to be their pioneer. Sorry? In consideration of this, our firm has decided to enlist investment for this up-and-coming company. As a part of our service, we'll even handle all the transaction and such on your behalf. Just like the client said. From the way he's talking, there's probably other victims out there. Then it's about time we made our move. Here goes nothing. You don't mind if I ask a few questions, do you? Not at all. Please, ask whatever you like. Now then, how do I use the information we got to take him expose himself? Maybe I'll ask about... Is the company involved in rocket development? No, they specialize in satellite-related technology. The rocket itself was searched by the Institution of Science and constructed for the Air Space Force. So he at least knows that much. If they are going public, then the Stellar Tech must have shown off some kind of tech. Could you tell me more about that they are making? Yes, certainly, of course, we are very aware it's the satellites, but there are many different parts, such as frame construction, reaction control system, communication devices, and so on. I happen to know the frame in particular is being made by the Marduk company. So which part of the satellite's technology was developed by the Stellar Tech in particular? It was... let me see... yes, the main engine. Prometheus 4 does not have a main engine, it only has a reaction control device. Finally, orbit is achieved via a punched kick motor connected to the fairing. To the best of my knowledge, Stellar Tech was working on something related to the insulation. Yes, that's right, it was for insulation. To protect the satellite from the heat of the rocket's propulsion. No, the fairing is what's protecting the satellite from just hit him. Stellar Tech was working on covered This industry got everyone's eye on it, so how could you not know about technology that's been made public? My apologies, it's just that there is so much technical information I got a little confused. And may I ask a question as well? Please do. Okay. Just when is the satellite going public? We believe it will be sometime this month. Then shouldn't there have been a head up at the beginning of this fiscal year? The timing is as suspicious close to StarTaker's announcement. I can't help but feel a little too early considering they were involved in a national security project. They may have been considering it in anticipation for the public unveil for the project StarTaker. But at the stage, the initial satellite won't even have launched. They won't have been able to prove themselves. But even now, no one knows how the schedule may fluctuated. Just yesterday, the second launch was moved. And there seems to be only more undisclosed information about the project. Can they really go public at a time like this? It seems to me that they will wait until the project is complete and they already proved themselves before looking to the future. Unfortunately, I don't actually work for the Stella Tech. I appreciate to me that you're about this investment opportunity, in which case perhaps this business venture simply isn't for you. Why are you in such a hurry to leave? We're not finished yet. I also had some questions I want to ask. Is there a reason you cannot continue to provide us with answers? You know, I don't think we have even asked the name of your brokerage firm yet. You can tell us that much, can't you? Is Kate Securities? Gotcha, then we'll just ask your company the rest of our question directly. Hold on a sec. Why is it we're getting no hits for any brokerage with that name? You're busted, buddy, you damn swiddle. If you really want to fool us, then you should done your research. So this is how it ends. Nah, we won't mind just turning you into the police. But we were actually asked to pack the mirror. So why don't make a deal? Instead of us selling you to the people who are a lot scarier than the police, you just return the mirror you took from Johannes. Just what do you intend to do to me? Which my connection should I use to scare him? It'd be like heroin. Marduk. What you're doing is basically the defamation of an ongoing national project. You know, Project StarTaker involves more than just the Airspace Force, right? The CID involves as well. They're being taking care of anyone that may interfere with their plan. Just what are you trying to say? Just that I'm real close with a savage, cold-blooded CID analytic. All I have to do is give him a call and Black Suite will come to take you away. Can't imagine what they do a punk like you risking their project for some two-bait scam. No, now, hold on. Alright, fine. I'll return the mirror I took, so please just turn me over to the police. You got yourself a deal. I'm such a bad person. I simply cannot thank you enough. It's hard to believe you were able to get all my money back for me. If we can't do that much, then nobody's bothered coming to us, instead to the police or guild. We have taken brief notes about Stella Tech and the scam artist and provide them to you. I hope they will be of help. Yeah, just try not to do something this careless again, alright? Getting your name passed around by scammers as an easy mark is just lame. If you are going to invest, then make sure you do your due diligence and do not be so quick to deliver to promise of strangers. Keep that in mind and things will get better for you. You got me there. We'll take this lesson to heart and make sure you keep your wits about you, especially during booms like this. Oh, and will have learned my lesson. Well, now that I got my mirror back, I should deposit it as soon as I can. Thanks again. Ah, it's good things we managed to solve this. But it was a regular old scam. Right, you are right. It seemed the culprit was trying his hand at a variety of scams. There has nothing special about it to tie it to the space program. That said, it's nice that we were able to confirm that Marduk and the Verne Company are both related to the project, and that there is no room for outsiders to whistle their way into their tech development. Could be useful information when it comes to their future space program related programs. Which means it wasn't all for nothing. Now let's get back to it.
And with that, the case is closed.
Reward deposited.
I'm such a chaos person. I'm in gray. Alright. Exterminate. How they made the name appear. I like it.
Backup's here.
Good.
Really jonesing for a boost.
Wait.
Shred their weak spot with an art.
Keep it up. It's working.
Ah, okay, but he's not coming. But wait.
Go forth and teach them their place.
Okay, let's see. Alright. Thank you.
Hurry, Catra.
Right. Don't scream.
Pull out all the stops.
Okay.
Laplace code. Activate.
They changed the emojis, right? I'm not crazy, right?
Make it count.
Hey!
Initializing drive.
They made better music.
Think fast. Take this.
Here to support. Shine a light. Go forth.
Here goes.
Oh no, this is better, yeah.
Activating skill.
Time for the main event.
It's because I like the animation. Okay, go.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Okay.
That's far enough.
Oh, okay.
Good luck.
Earth.
Go.
Here goes. Loading enemy stats.
No, I don't want that.
Time to close in.
Shark Command, go!
Stage me.
Here
Alright.
to support.
Oh.
Shred their weak spot with an art.
No, wait a second. Take it.
Noise.
I'll smash you. Hurry, Catra.
Okay.
Some art should really hurt. Some art should really hurt.
Initiating drive.
Here goes.
Okay. Concentrate on me. Look at me.
Take this.
Earth.
Here goes. Loading enemy stats.
I want this.
Time to close in.
Go all in.
Now, applying pressure.
Make it count.
Alright, let's see what I got here.
Go all in on her.
Activating skill.
Backup's here.
Some art should really
Initiating drive.
Push back. My move now.
Make it count.
Over here. All for Backup's here.
Alright,
Time
thanks.
to close in.
Make it count.
Go all in on her. Push
by
back.
the heavens. Here to support.
Shred their weak spot with shred. Make some noise.
Here to support. Some art should really hurt. Some art should really hurt. Keep it up.
Okay.
Theo. We need help.
My move now.
Keep it up. It's
I make my move. You. Okay, I won't do that.
Time to close in.
keep it up. It's working.
Make it count.
Time to close in.
Keep it up. It's working.
Wait.
Make it count.
Heavy stone delay back attack once.
Keep
Okay.
it up. It's working.
It's a back. Oh, goddamn. I cannot go to his spot.
Keep it up.
Make it count.
Time to close in.
Keep it up. It's working.
Bring the pain! Get him on, yes?
Time to close in.
Initiating drive.
Got your nut?
Nice.
Support.
Shred their weak spot with initiating drive, baby.
Some art should really hurt.
Time to close in.
Some art should really hurt. Keep it up. It's working. Some art
Blood
should really
fire.
hurt. Shine
I'll
a
cover
light. Here to support. Here goes.
Make it count.
Go all in on him.
Time to close in.
Make it count.
Go all in.
Grant the
Oh.
shine. Fan. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Time
Go
to
full
close in.
throttle.
Wait.
You can't hide anything from us.
Make it
Shark
count.
Commander.
Time to
Over here! Oh, here goes!
Time to close in.
Then take this! Backup's here!
Let them.
Shred their weak spot. Shred.
Toss him in.
Nice.
Some art should really hurt. Keep it up. It's working. Some art should really hurt. Some initiating drive. I'll support you.
Here goes!
Time to
Then take this!
Let them.
Move.
Make it count.
time to
You have
Let's drive them out. Tetra. Might want a boost here. Some art should really hurt.
time to close in.
Satellite
You
cure.
saved me.
That one
Thank you.
Shred their weak. Shred their make
I'll
some
spin two
noise.
turns, man.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Make it count.
What does this do?
Time to close in.
Oh, nice.
Rouse.
Thanks,
Saving
appreciate it.
force.
It's working.
Over here! All for you!
Now it's my move.
Go all
You have
Shine
this.
forward. Galaxia Ray. Here to support. Initiating drive. Here to support.
Here goes!
Time to close in.
Keep it up. It's working.
Where it is? Ah,
Time to close in.
Keep it up. It's working.
Rest
Go on.
is yours! Star has arrived!
Make it count.
Time to close in.
Out with the bend! Sword for me!
Released. Keep it up. It's working.
Initiating drive, baby.
That's far enough.
really?
Art should really hurt. Keep it up. It's working.
Time to close in.
Wait, wait.
Keep it up. It's working.
Time to close in.
Let's party!
But it's just
Keep it up.
him.
It's working.
Time to close in.
Should be us.
Deploy.
See?
Need a hand? Master!
Here to support.
Time to close in.
Make it count.
Hold of you.
Keep it up.
Shoot.
It's working.
Shred their weak spot with an art.
It's in
Come
your
out to
hands.
see. Keep it up. It's working.
Let's party!
Displaying information. Keep it up. It's working. Shark Commander. Save me.
Party!
Make it count.
Activating
Need a hand? Need a hand?
God damn.
Some art should really hurt.
No, I don't want that.
Keep it up. Some art should really hurt.
Sucker! Bonus round!
Keep your guard up.
Hello.
Need a hand?
Time to go all out.
Let's party!
Initiating
Don't move.
drive.
Need a
Okay,
hand?
thank you.
Here goes.
Keep your guard up.
Show me what
Change.
you got.
All
I'll
you
take
now.
over.
Keep it up. It's working.
Make it count.
Let's party!
Hunker down.
Much appreciated. I'll take that.
Shred their weak spot with an art.
COC activate.
No.
Keep it up. It's working.
Shred their weak spot. Shred their weak spot with an art.
That's far enough.
Some art should
Time to
really
close in.
hurt.
But he moves.
Some art should really hurt.
Time to close
Initiating
in.
Need a
drive.
hand?
Keep your
Kinda. Oh, nice.
Good luck.
Need a hand?
Get it.
Boost gauge limiter released. Here goes.
Let's party!
Make it count.
Initializing drive. Shine a light.
Hold of you.
Shred
Keep it
their
up.
weak
It's
spot.
working.
Shred their weak
Make it
spot
count.
with an art.
I'll cover you.
Expire.
Here to support.
Alright.
Some art should really hurt.
Time to close in.
Theo.
Much
Need help.
appreciated.
Yes.
Thanks.
Make it count.
Activating skill. For the best.
Bonus round!
Make it count.
Time to close in.
If you would.
Thank you.
Now it's my move. Let's drive them out, Tetra!
Time to assist
Light fire!
Oh, I'm missing.
Shred their weak spot with an arm.
Here to support. Good luck.
I'll
take that.
Keep your guard up.
Good luck.
Hold of you.
Shred their weak spot
Okay,
with an
I
arm.
can do it.
Keep it up.
Shred their weak spot with an arm.
Here to support.
They're down.
Here goes.
Let's party.
Time to close in.
Make it count.
Alright, alright.
Let's
By
party.
the head. Follow Miley now.
Need a hand?
Good luck.
Thanks. Let's go.
Have some of keep it going.
Understood.
Well, what do you expect?
I won't stop here.
We won't stop here. Oh, nice.
And with that, the case is closed.
Mira deposit confirmed.
No need to thanks.